What's going on, you guys? Thank you for listening and viewing the Verse Podcast. I'm Kev.
Yo, it's Ant. What's up?
What's going on, you guys? Today, we have a very special guest, and it is Echo Plum.
Hello.
Yo.
What's going on?
You guys?
How we doing?
Good, good. Thank you guys for coming in.
Of course.
Yeah, for sure.
Full house. Thanks, guys. Really.
having
It
us.
means a lot when the full band comes.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes we don't have the privilege of getting everyone at the same time with scheduling and stuff. So, thank you guys for coming in.
Of course.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. I was just at your show recently. It was you guys headlining. Wow, the crowd there was insane.
So fun.
Yeah,
So well, that was just incredible. It
Yes.
was very surreal, I think, for all of us.
yeah,
Just to see that, that appreciation. It was
yeah.
just-
You guys had a line all the way down the street in
Asbury.
Yeah. I know I had fun. Had a
Yeah.
couple of drinks there. Enjoyed you guys jamming out. And haunting, Surf
Coming out,
Haven,
Yeah.
Inlet, right?
Yeah.
That show was super special because it was like all of the homies. Every single band is like relationships we've had for like a long time since like starting this journey, kind of as a band. So this was like, I think this was the first time all four of us took the stage together. We had a show back in December where it was us, Inlet, Surf Haven again, but like getting the haunting involved this time because we've been so close to them for so long.
Yeah.
It was just it was super cool experience.
Yeah, the haunting's back in action. They were just here when they promoted their new music video that Mark had a privilege to help work on too. Yeah, the haunting.
Go check out that podcast. Too.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah, they're great. They're great guys, and you're great guys too. And all the songs that you guys create, can you give us the steps on how you structure writing between you guys?
So it's always kind of like changed, I feel like, in its own ways with songs. I mean, I would write a lot at home, like just, like there was a couple songs that I literally locked myself in my house and I was like, I just want to create and I want to come up with something fresh and new for myself. And then I would take it to all of them and be like, hey, do you guys like this? And they'd be like, yeah, or no, or whatever, whatnot. And like, we would just it would turn into a song for a band pretty much. Like once like having that idea and taking it to like where like our practice like room and kind of just like working out all the little quirks and stuff. And then like, it would just like, eventually it just kind of grows. And like there are certain songs like, for example, Vacuity, for example, like we've had that for what, 2 years now?
Yeah,
Yeah, like probably like 2 years or so, and it's like changed and it's evolved and it's and there's a couple different songs that were kind of already existing and we just like took the time to really feel them out and kind of like okay, maybe we should do this here instead of that, and kind of just like organically grow it, I guess. And then some of the songs were just like they were ready to go, like TV, for example, was just like that one was just ready. Like, I mean, I made a demo for it and I told them, I was like, I'm gonna go missing for like 2 weeks or so.
Yeah.
I was like, we have to like I want to get in the studio and like put out music and like make this album. This has been a goal of ours since we were 17, and I remember like they all came over and I showed them the demo and we all just sort of vibed very hard. And then that so like once we like took that into like the like to like practice like as a band, it was just like instant, like already like yeah, we got this. But it's so I guess it just depends on the song, you know. I know that we're gonna for the next album, we're already in the talks of like what we're gonna do for the next album, and we're gonna try our plan is to go. We're gonna go away to a cabin or something.
That's
We're just
sick.
gonna
Nice.
live there for like a week or so. We're
Team
just gonna
bonding.
write as much as we can,
Yeah.
and like kind of come up together with. And I'm not expecting to completely make an entire. I would love to get a lot done. I feel like that'd be a really kind of unique experience, to like
Yeah.
do that. But yeah, I feel like it's always changed. I don't know if you guys have anything to
Yeah.
add to it.
It's definitely, I would say it's definitely easier now because like for a while we were super young. We're with a lot of the music that was like out early on in our career. So I feel like right now is the most comfortable we've been at a writing stance. Like we have the most clear vision of like where we want to go in the future. We see the whole album and we see which songs we want to gear more towards than other ones. And just like the little things in a lot of them, we're really starting to figure out for the first time what we truly like and dislike. And like obviously as an artist you're gonna grow. Like 5 years from now, even the songs we come up in this next batch, we're gonna be like, oh, these little things we like and don't like. But like this is like the most comfortable we've been, I guess, as artists up until this point.
Oh wow, that's great. So you guys are talking about development of the song, right? When you guys develop those songs, do you wait until it's fully flushed out, or you change? Will you play live and it will change like sometimes to when you originally played it?
We would, yeah. I mean, they're like,
I feel like
I
it's
know.
always changing.
yeah, it
Changing.
was
Like,
always like
throughout the
kind of
process.
changing because we, like we would have a format,
Mm-hmm.
but like, we don't have the music out or anything, and like, or like we weren't
Yeah.
even in the studio yet, and we had all this like these like new songs, so it was kind of like we could change it, kind
Yeah.
of get away with it,
Yeah.
and it was kind of cool because like, like our friends and like people that have been there for us since the beginning,
Yeah.
like, they would be at all of our shows and they would see the songs change. And
Yeah.
they're like, oh, like I really like what you did there, or whatever.
Mhm.
So it was kind of like a cool little thing we had like going on where like we could kind of feel it out a little bit more and like jam it out a little bit, because some of our music, it's like, I feel like depends. Like we got some jammier stuff and it's like, that I feel like those songs, it was kind of just like we could kind of do whatever we wanted to do in a sense, but like stick to that format. But it would just, again, like we would just change our minds and be like, oh, maybe we should do a lead here, or like we should switch up the verse a little bit. And that, I guess that's, before we got into the studio, like once we got into the studio and we started tracking, it was already pretty much ready
Yeah.
to go.
Mhm.
Like that was a part of like the whole, not just like, creating a full album to like coexist like song wise, like all the songs with each other. It was like also to clean up all those songs that we had and be
Yeah.
like, all right, now it's time to like, give it that final
Yeah.
format. And like, I feel like you can definitely hear that, like that some of the songs that we've had, like they like really matured just because we had them for a while and got to like sit with them for a while. But yeah, no, definitely just kind of, we were just doing our thing for a little bit, with those songs and feeling out, seeing what we liked.
Yeah, I think that's a great way of doing it. Like, when we have bands and it's cool to develop with like your friends, like seeing the development of your music, right? I mean,
Yeah.
it shows in your shows.
Yeah.
You got lines out the door, so the development's like there. And like it's the same thing as like stand-up comedy, right? Like they'll like write something and they'll always evolve it, and then like the final set will be like the big tour, right?
Yeah.
So like that's
yeah.
a smart way of doing it. I
Uh-huh.
never heard like of musicians doing that. That's really smart to do.
Yeah, I feel, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Done that either. I think
Yeah,
that's just kind of,
smart.
we just
Yeah.
like we just did that. We started so young too.
Yeah,
you know?
like
I
natural.
feel like the songs are like constantly evolving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
even the old stuff. Like
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
even
there's
the
like
old
different
stuff,
versions of
yeah.
that now live.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
And we always like we'll talk and we'll like, yo, should we like re-record that like new
Yeah.
stuff? And it's like I'm always on the fence about it though, because it's like should that just be for that era, and just like let that be, because we, again, like live, it's something, it just hits different, we just
Yeah.
maybe like we're changing the tone a little bit or changing like what we're doing, but
And that's kind of an aspect I always like. Anytime I go to shows, when I hear like that studio song that I've always loved, but hearing the different spin on it and it like
Yeah.
sound completely different live, it's always one of my favorite things because it kind of makes you want to go to that. It's an extra reason to go to that show because you're going to see those exclusive things like, oh, I'm only going to hear the song like this if I'm at the show.
Right.
So I kind of like, that's another thing with being on the fence and like re-recording stuff, because like I think it's sometimes cool when your live set sounds
Yeah.
different from that studio version.
Yeah, they're getting a different product when they go to live.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's sick. You guys have anything up and coming now? I know you guys just released the album.
Yeah.
We went to that show. Great show.
Thank you so
It
much.
was really
Yeah,
fun.
it's
Yeah.
amazing.
Appreciate
You had the crowd moving. The
It was
whole
a great
show
time.
is amazing.
It
Yeah.
was so fun.
So cool. And if you're watching, thank you so much for coming out to our show.
Yeah.
That was just like the most beautiful way to celebrate releasing an
Yeah.
album. There's no, I don't think it could been like.
I just stopped
any better.
smiling for like 4 days.
Yeah.
After it, like I couldn't.
It
get a
started
to
smile
get
on my
creepy.
face.
Yeah, couldn't have been any better.
Yeah. That,
With what's coming next,
We
though.
just released, or I guess announced, we're playing opening up for the Rex at the Stone Pony this October.
Nice.
We're so excited for that one because we've never been at the Pony. We played, I would say, most spots in town, but the Pony's just one we haven't hit yet. And on top of it, we're playing with our good buddies in the Wall Carpets, who we went on tour with this past March. We went on like a little week and a half run. But yeah, we're looking for it to be like hopefully like the biggest show we've done yet. It's going to be at the Pony, I want to say October 30th. Yeah.
30.
So yeah, a little Halloween show we're super excited for. But yeah, besides that, we don't really have much. I think we're getting more into like, I guess, writing process again because we want to keep consistent on the releases.
mhm.
We want to like, especially with today's age, a lot of people like it's more short attention span. So obviously we want to find that happy medium. We want to give everyone a long enough time to digest the album and kind of like appreciate and kind of like soak it in. And then from there, we just still want to be consistent on like releasing maybe like a little single EP action. We haven't really figured that out yet because we're so like the album just came out. So we're very fresh in the writing stage. But besides that, we really got this show at the Pony, and then it's kind of like back to the drawing board, seeing how we could kind of hone in on our craft, not only like with the writing, but like with this time, like hone in on our live performance, how we could keep elevating it, making that better.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. You guys don't stop. Just keep going.
Never
going.
do.
You guys
Yeah.
just
Never
release the
stop.
album. No, like relaxing.
Because you never want to get comfortable. The comfortability of like, oh, like I'm
Yeah.
good now. Like, oh, let me like. Obviously, we enjoy it. Like,
Yeah.
we soak it in. Like, we've enjoyed every step of it. But like, you can't get comfortable. You gotta keep.
Yeah.
You gotta keep pushing to get. Because like, we have so many goals that it's like until we get
I
there, we
think
just
we're-
gotta keep trucking
Yeah.
along.
Then we're just like
And
eager to keep
again,
working.
we didn't
Yeah.
have a choice like to not think like that, to be completely honest. Like since we started, it was like we were all 17 and we were all in high school together, and like we were already all like really good friends at that point. And it was just kind of like instantly like people that we were working with, shout out Nick and Biff, like they were just like, you need to get all this music out like ASAP, like because you guys are like young and like you have all your friends all around you, and like this is like you want to get it out now while you're like there. It's like, all right, like and so like we were playing probably every single day. Like we were like playing music together every single day because like we were still like learning to like, it's different from
Play bass.
yeah, like he did not have much musical experience at all. It was kind of like he was just our like sick homeboy, and we were like, he's like the coolest looking one. And then we were like, yo, just pick it up. And he was like, all right. And like that was literally it. And it was just kind of like we just every day we were just in Rob's basement and just figuring it out. I played music my entire life because like my dad was in bands. I was playing in like blues bands when I was like 8, and I would always like try to like show them music. Like I started playing guitar with this kid when we were like
13 probably.
yeah, like
Oh,
12
wow.
or 13
Yeah.
or
You
so.
guys been in the game.
No,
Yeah.
absolutely. And that's where a
Yeah.
lot of the chemistry comes from, because like me and Declan have been playing since middle school music together, and then like when we met Rob, we got super lucky because the chemistry was like also like instantly there. So that's why like we immediately. So we were all playing together like a bunch, and like that's kind of where Adrian came in, because like we had the 2 guitars, we had a drummer, and we didn't have like any friends who really played the bass. And to us, it was like the chemistry was more important than finding someone who just rips. You know what I mean? Because like we've like, this is one of our favorite things to do. So being in a space where like the people you like care about a lot and want to be with, like the chemistry was everything. So that's kind of when we were like, yo, like Adrian, like we're looking for a bass player, and he's like, yo, like who you guys thinking? And we're like, that's the thing. Like,
It's you.
You don't have a
You're
choice.
thinking you're like me. What?
Yeah,
Me?
exactly. So you started literally learning how to play the bass like from the songs we were writing.
That's
and it was
great.
like now you wouldn't even be able to tell. It's
Yeah.
like the craziest thing ever, like how much he's progressed and like become like a true musician, like a true like
You guys are
like
super
bass player.
close. Like,
Yeah.
you guys like
Oh,
best friends.
There was like
Yeah,
a
it's my little
foundational
bro.
like
Okay.
relationship for all of this. I think that's the best part about it
That
too.
is, yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty ride or die over here. I mean it's always been like since I've met like every single one of these guys, it's just been like immediately it was just like yes, like he's my best friend. Like since we met, and I think that like really carried into doing this and made it so much easier. 'Cause being in a band is not an easy thing, and it can get very complicated and like making decisions all of the time, and especially making creative decisions, it gets super frustrating. It's super complicated. But when you have people around you that you love and know like are also looking for the best together, it just goes way smoother. You know, like, and that's the whole thing is like we keep ourselves in check and understand that like this is awesome band, everything's awesome, but at the end of the day, like we were best friends before this, and now it's like awesome the fact that we get to do this and play these shows and like we just put out our first album. Like it's incredible. It's like really, really, really special. Yeah.
17-year-old us, or we were like starting this, would be like, whoa, like what is going on right now?
So you guys go way back, right?
Yeah.
How did you guys meet? Was it through music or was it just like
So
School?
me-
Your
yeah,
school?
it was all
School.
school. Me and Adrian were friends since like early middle school from sports, and then I always like knew Declan kind of, but like we were in we had homeroom together and like had every class together 8th grade year, and that's kind of like how like and that's like when me and him got really close. That was our relationship grew a lot towards like music, because like in 8th grade I was very new to the guitar. I was like, only playing for like not even a year yet. So he started playing. I was like, he had an acoustic guitar. I was like, yo, can you play Voodoo Child by Jimi Hendrix? And then he started playing on the acoustic
Classic.
guitar. And then like it was like from then on, it was like, all right, brothers.
And
then
moment is like, all right.
So then
same.
and then Jack, we became like super close in like
Well,
early
me-
high school.
Yeah, but me and him used to know like neither of us know why, but we used to know each other in middle school. We would like dap each other up like walking in the hallways, but like we don't know why. Like we can't remember.
Yeah. And I met Adrian like I think it was like in the lunch line, right? Was
Yeah, yeah.
the lunch line? Yeah, we were like in the lunch line and like I have no idea what we were on about, bro. Like I have no idea, but same thing. Immediately dabbed. I was like, all right, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like, and, like that was it. We're just friends. And then
Yeah.
Robbie, like I have the
ahead,
so
go ahead.
story. It was the
Go
first day. Like Robbie was later to the program, and it was my senior year, like, first day of school. I walk in, and we had a songwriting class. It was
Only class
only
together.
year that they ever did it, which is like I think is like the weirdest thing ever. It was
Also really
the
cool,
one
too.
year
Yeah.
is the only year that they had a songwriting class, and we had already Adrian, and Sean like already been like looking like we were like we need someone to play drums. So I was like that's like what we're missing. They're missing like piece of the puzzle.
This was before Adrian knew he was in the band. You know?
Yeah.
He was like trying to help us. He was just trying to help us
Yeah,
find a
yeah,
drummer.
Yeah, but I walk in the class and all I see is Robbie like in the corner with just like just a circle of like girls just playing the guitar to all of them, and I was like, I want to be friends with him.
I'll get you.
And then pretty much like we just kind of like hit it off because like similar music taste. Shout out Mac DeMarco. And then he was just like, I like played the drums like my entire life, and like I have a whole like kit and everything set up and like in my basement.
That
I have a
comes up to me
basement of
one day.
music.
Zach comes up to me. He's like, "Yeah, like this kid is like a basement full of music." I was like, "Are you serious?"
Basement full of
I was
music.
like, "Serious?" I've been waiting for this.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
that's like 3 amps, like 3 really small amps, and like 2 guitars, like with a bunch of broken strings and stuff. But it had a really nice drum kit.
Yeah.
All
And
we needed.
That's
all we needed.
all we
that was
needed.
it. We went over there and then we jammed and it was just instant. Like,
Just start from there.
that's it. Like,
Yeah.
Funny story. That first jam we've ever played together was when we played like what is now Green.
Oh wow.
yeah. That was I made that song when I was 16, like just in my bedroom, like on FL Studio, And like, cause
Cell studio, wow.
no, I know. Yeah, I gotta shout out FL Studio, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
over these years, like
That's
tell me
so
right.
ridiculous.
But yeah, cause like we would hang out like in my house, and I was just like, I'd be like, oh, I made this, like like the stock drums, like I would be like, and then just like plug my guitar right in the interface. But I made that, and then that was again same thing, like first day it was just kind of like, all right, let's play this song, and then we got offered like some kid was having like this big house party at our high school, and we were just like, they were like, oh, like you guys should play, because like I don't know how it was announced that we were a band. I guess we were just word of mouth. We were like, we're a band now, and then they were like, oh, like you should play, and like we were like, all right, and like we had like what five songs maybe, and, and we pulled up in this ginormous house party. These like like this kid that like was throwing the party, like just like it was just so random, and it was just insane. And we pulled up, just totally like took apart the living room, and like this like poor kid's mom is just
they had a beautiful house. We're like moving
beautiful
everything.
house.
Yeah.
And she's just like, okay, like have fun. I'm like, okay. Like we have like all of our stuff, our whole PA system, and like the entire house is like packed with like everybody we went to school with. And it was just like this spectacle event, because it's like, oh, they have a band now, and like, and that's literally how it all started, was that night. Because then Casey from The Haunting, me and Sean had been going to like all of his shows from
We're young and
definitely
like,
like 12
yeah.
12 years old, like
Oh, wow.
like we were there like through all. I remember like the clubhouse here, we were going to like Stone Pony and stuff, like it, and he like texted us right after that, because we posted like had like our Instagram account, and we posted that. It's like, hey, like our opener like totally dropped out for House of Independence like next week. Can you guys like fill in? And we're
Like,
like,
we've been a band for like 3 weeks.
yeah. And like
No, it
they
was
were-
11 days. It was 11
It was, like,
days
11
from when he
days.
told us.
And like we like looked up to like all these like dudes like playing, like they were the reason, we were like, we wanted to play House of Independence and play in Asbury and stuff, and like so like the moment we had our first show to get hit up like that, we were just like, oh my god. And like and we were like, dude, we have to say yes, because like you can't say no to that. Like, you can't.
Bring it back.
Let's bring it back. Let's tell the truth. Half of us were like so scared. There was like half of us were like, "Can we do it?" And then the other half was like, "We were like, we better do it."
I
Like,
didn't want to do it.
I,
I was
I
like,
also
no.
did
I was
not
like,
want
no.
to do that.
Yeah, me and
I was
Andrew,
so scared.
we were fighting with Declan and Rob. We were like, "What are you guys thinking? Like, we need to do
Yeah.
this."
We
Yeah.
have to do
Yeah.
it.
And I was just like,
And it was like 11
right.
days of like
Yeah.
the rock level training, but
Oh my god,
music
Yeah.
wise.
literally. And then
It comes to the day, right?
no, it got postponed because of
We
COVID.
were like, "Thank God, now we can really
So,
practice."
yeah, it got postponed for a month. So we were like, this is the
was
sign. Like,
fate.
we got
Yeah,
a month.
yeah.
We got a month.
Now
And
we-
We
Now we
would
can
have been ready
practice.
though. We were ready the
Yeah.
first time.
They
I
gave you
don't
extra
know
time.
about
Good,
I
yeah.
don't know about that.
Wrong.
Listen, it's a fake it till you make it type of world.
Yeah. You gotta take any opportunity that comes your way, especially house.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so that was, I remember that specific month we just locked in and just
We would have like 7 because like this was like we were still learning the set for the first time, so we were having like 7-hour practice days
Yeah.
and like all like so much time.
and creating too.
Yeah.
Yeah, making our first EP at that time.
Yeah.
And also Miami too at that point. I think was we had Miami at that point. But so and then and that was like a really good start, like to be able to play there like immediately out the gate, and that really pushed us to like, okay, like we got to do this, like this is amazing, like this is so cool. And I feel like that really pushed us, to like get the music out and, like work on those ideas and like keep practicing, keep getting in the room together, keep coming up with stuff. And it's just constantly kind of just like kept going forward. And even today, now we're still kind of doing the same thing. Like we're just going along. We're trying to put things out there, and like it's the only way to grow, I feel like, as an artist is to just keep pushing it out there. Not just like put out unnecessary, like just this whatever this is, like just to do
Everything with a
it.
purpose.
But you need to learn, like what you like, what the people listening like, and just putting it out there, like giving it a shot, not like it's good to be a perfectionist, I guess, but to an extent, like you gotta go for it sometimes, and that's the
Yeah.
only way I feel like to
I
learn.
like that.
Yeah.
Like you want to be a perfectionist, but sometimes you just have to like let things like
Yeah,
they could be good, but there's gonna be a time when you gotta like release it and actually do it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. You guys got an opportunity at a house. Like
It was
that
nuts.
definitely
Yeah.
taught you guys pressure, and it's working for you guys now
100%.
because you guys are constantly moving.
Yeah, it taught us a level of professionalness early on, because like anytime it's like a venue of like that scale, I guess you really want to make it as professional like as you can. Like
Yeah.
I feel like there's a difference between like the DIY shows and like the like venues, and like there's like you love each one for like different reasons. Like for, let's say we play like a bunch of like house shows, the intimacy and like the level of like being like you're basically in the crowd playing with these people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like a different type of connection. That's awesome. And then you have like the venues, which has like that professionalness. It's like less of like a house show. Like you're expecting things to happen. You know what I mean? But that's the fun of it. With like the venues, it's like you have the performance, and it's like it's kind of more of like we see it as like a performance or a show rather than just like slapping a bunch of songs together and like just playing them. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, I was actually just listening to an interview with the lead singer from All American Rejects from Warped Tour, and he was talking about that because they're doing their house tour.
Yeah, that was like the
Yeah.
coolest.
So
watching
cool.
that,
Yeah.
watching a big band like that going back to the level, because like most bands start off in a DIY scene,
Yeah.
like playing all these like little house shows. So like seeing them go back to those roots and like the response of like how happy everyone
Yeah,
one
people
was about.
loved it.
Yeah.
Like,
And
it was
plus,
crazy.
those weren't 90 like over $100 tickets. That's the biggest thing. Like your favorite artist now, you're probably paying an arm and a leg to go see him. So the fact that they went back to like
Yeah.
just like pull up
Yeah.
to the address, like it's so cool.
Well, he was like discussing like I can, we can go and sell out a major venue, and
Doing that.
and
They're on
people-
tour with Jonas Brothers.
yeah, but like at the same time, he's like, people are going there and they're not really like singing our lyrics. They're going for, they're all distracted by everything else. But like when I'm going to these shows, he goes, when I'm going to these shows, like I have my diehard fans here singing every single word of my songs with me, and it's just like when you get to that level, I guess it's just like something, like it's so business.
Yeah, there's almost a disconnect
Yeah.
from like why you're like really doing it, you know?
Exactly. So obviously, you want to get there, but at the same time,
Yeah.
enjoy
You
those
can't forget
moments.
about it. Yeah,
Exactly.
you can't forget about it.
Yeah, I was seeing like videos of like cops like shutting down like the shows and like
Yeah.
finding out like who it was, and then they were like, "Oh
Jamming
no,
to
you
it.
guys can keep going." Like this is cool.
It's funny because we used to do Bayville Fest. Casey's played it like one year, and we would just like sponsor it and stuff. And one of the bands that headlined, Ballyhoo, the guitarist, he's been on the podcast too. He's an All American Rejects now.
No.
So I reached out to Sebastian.
Howie Spangler?
No, he's Sebastian. He's like a multi-instrument, so he does like the sax parts, and he'll go like to synth, and then he'll go to guitar.
Stuff. Awesome.
So like I tried to reach out to him because we were trying to get one of the house shows in Jersey, and like, of course, nice.
It happens.
But
We'll find
flip
the
that.
house.
We need you, Sebastian. Don't forget about us.
Where you at?
Yeah. Let's get Echo Plum with All American Rejects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Right.
I can
Yeah.
see it.
Done.
You guys got the hook for it too in the music, so yeah. That's awesome. What's your inspirations growing up? Yeah.
I think an odd one was Motley Crue, the Dirt movie.
Oh yeah.
Like we all watched it one night, and it was just like so funny, and like we were like, "Yo, like that's awesome."
Not like all of like the absolutely terrible things that Motley Crue did. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna interview
the movie as a movie.
just like how
Yeah.
much fun they were having. It's like, it's pretty cool. But
Yeah.
If you really want to get into, read their books. Insane.
I heard it's worse.
The post so bad. I read every single
so
one of them.
terrible. Like, it's just gross.
As
but
far as
It's
the
also
music,
sad.
Yeah.
it is pretty sad. Like, Tommy Lee's still kicking.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Come
Yeah.
on.
They're all still kicking, which is odd. It's like,
I know how.
And look at Ozzy. He lived a long life, and he's
I know.
yeah.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Ozzy.
Yeah, R.I.P. Ozzy.
Legend.
Yeah.
Musically, influence wise, there is just like so many different there's so many different artists and bands that like I could say like we were all like I mean, we were love Foo Fighters. Like,
Foo Fighters is
like,
classic.
that was like, dude, hearing Everlong for the first time is like,
Yeah.
oh my god, that was like the coolest moment ever.
Yeah.
But, I think like the Foo Fighters were like, we were like Foo Fighters, Nirvana.
Yeah. I was a big Sublime fan.
Yeah,
dope.
Sublime
Let's see you,
was
see here
cool.
now.
I know, like we don't
Yeah.
really. I feel like there's not much like Sublime really in our music, but we all like
Yeah.
loved
Just-
like
yeah, just
all
love-
that stuff, like all the '90s stuff. And then like as we got older, it was like I found like Mac DeMarco and like Remo Drive, and I was like, this is so cool. It's like they're younger, like they're like like it's not like some huge band, and that's when I got kind of like introduced to like the indie culture, and it was just kind of like I had started finding all these bands, and I think like Backseat Lovers obviously was just like a little bit later for me. I know you guys were kind of into it a little bit before me.
I was late.
Yeah, were you late? Yeah, I mean,
But
I remember seeing them, and I was just like, whoa, like that's just incredible. Like that is so cool. But
Yeah, Wallows, like Spacey Jane now is a
Yeah.
good one.
Yeah.
yeah, and then
And I was like constantly finding new music all the time. And that was like kind of the time where I feel like we like started to like connect through like songs. Like I remember me and Declan would be like at the beach all day, and then we would be just like listening to music like on like the JBL speaker, and we would just be like, "Oh, this song is sick!" Like,
yeah.
and then we were
Curse.
just a lot of Surf Curse. Surf
Nick
Curse is
Radigan
awesome.
as a whole, like
Yeah,
anything Nick
he's a-
Radigan does is
awesome.
like
Yeah, Current Joys.
Current Joys
You
is
gotta give it a
sick.
listen.
Yeah, no, it's good
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, like so cool, so
Yeah.
cool. But especially for us, like hearing like those songs, like I remember like hearing Surf Curse for the first time. Like we were like
Yeah.
surfing and stuff. It's just like what? Like
Yeah, I
it's
feel like
just,
I found a lot of music.
so cool. Like it was like it wasn't anything crazy. Like
Yeah.
like now I like listen. It's like probably just made it like in a bedroom somewhere or something like that. But like now, what like disco probably has like
Oh my God, yeah, like a billion streams.
Because that's like TikTok. Like we came into the band in that like new era of I feel like of being a band with like TikTok and
social media
and reels. Like it's a lot different, like compared to like
A lot different.
it's just like you don't get bands that just like make the music and they're
Wait,
like,
we're obviously older than you guys, and like we were in the scene back in the day. No social media. It was
You
like
didn't have to be an
Yeah.
influencer.
in
as
high
well.
school. What we do, we just print out like a bunch of flyers, cut them up with the lineup, and
Yep.
just throw them in the stairwell, and then hope that people would come. That was the only thing.
yeah,
Um,
and like word of mouth. Like
yeah,
just-
word of mouth.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Are y'all active on social media, doing
Yes. We're better.
TikToks?
Yeah, we're
and
getting better.
Yeah.
Finally. We've been posting a bunch lately, because we kind of came to the realization, like if we were trying to get like to that next level, you got to be active. Like you got to keep pushing, like whatever you got going on, and whether it's the songs, the shows, you need that kind of like presence, because like if you're not active on social media, people will like almost forget about you.
Yeah.
Because if you're not like seen all the time, it's like,
crazy.
yeah.
So crazy.
Yeah, it's different. I mean,
Yeah.
it's kind of fun. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
just
You
like
guys
making-
post a lot. You guys do like TikToks.
Yeah,
Like,
we
We're starting.
post a
We're
lot.
starting to
Oh,
get.
Warner showed me
get
one.
on it.
That was
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah,
You guys were jamming,
He was
and I think
dancing in
you
the
were
background.
dancing in the background. Yeah, I was dying laughing at that.
That's Adrian's
yeah.
favorite video.
I didn't notice it until like a couple seconds in. I'm like, hold on a second.
That's kind of what's funny, because like we were all like, all right, don't even act normal. He's not doing that.
Yeah,
It's
no,
noticeable.
it definitely is different though. Like I never even used TikTok like
Yeah.
until it was just like, all right, we have to use TikTok, and it's not fine. Like, and just to make like little videos and stuff. But again, it does really good, and it gets people to like actually appreciate your music, which is, I honestly can't really complain. As like people that like music finding it, like it is sort of cool, because it's like you have all of these people creating now. Like, yes, it is kind of competitive. There's a lot of people, yeah, but you get to find like some really cool people and cool artists, and
Yeah. It's cool.
I found a bunch of bands from just like scrolling the social media that
Yeah.
months later I'd be like, oh my god, I've seen their TikToks before. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
and seeing people's visions too. You get to like kind of put out your your aesthetic, your thing, like you get to put that out, and like that's what like kind of differentiates everyone in a sense.
You're right.
And it is pretty cool to see, but we're still trying to wrap our heads around it, because we started a band to, be a band.
We literally hear that every time we have guests in. They're
Yeah.
like, it's a second, like, it's just one of the hats.
Yeah,
you know?
You gotta have
Yeah.
to like adapt, like the, filming these.
Because it's like the
videos and-
content we make is the music, but then we have to make this content
Yeah,
for that
Yeah.
content.
Exactly.
and it's like they like you need to be able to do
Yeah.
all of it.
I think it's definitely like, it's definitely like part like PR move, right? Like they want to know like how you guys are in like real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Getting
Get to know your
Yeah.
personalities and
And-
stuff.
Putting a
Exactly.
face to the music.
Yeah,
like a
exactly.
big thing.
Yeah.
It's like having a personality, having a like just being. I feel like yourself is just enough. Like it's
Yeah.
just showing you that like you're not just like just a band and that's it. You just like you sing songs and that's it, and you go and you don't talk to anyone. It's
Yeah.
like putting yourself out there, like doing funny stuff, dance in the background of the video, like whatever it is.
Yeah.
It seems like people just. I mean, I could say I click to it. Like it's good to see people like have fun. And like, life sucks sometimes.
There's a lot of bands like I listen to, like even past the music, I just like see videos of them, how they act on stage, like or like skits or something they'll post, and it's like, oh, like their personalities. Like it's cool to see like a
Yeah.
different
Yeah.
side of like, because in the past it's you like, oh, you hear their song on the radio and then that's it. You don't know
Yeah.
anything about them.
Yeah.
But now it's more of like a personal level. That's kind of how people could connect to an artist better.
Yeah, back in the day, you had like watch like the Tonight Show to even get like a glimpse.
Exactly. Like, oh, that's what that is.
Like 4 minutes. Like,
Yeah, exactly. And then you're like, still don't know who the person is.
Well, obviously, growing up with like Blink 182, like they had their music videos where they showed their personality, or even listening to their live albums or going on their show. It was like,
Yeah.
they
Social media, it's just like such like a daily like consumption of it, to where like I feel like it's like almost that's where the difference is.
Yeah, it's like people's brains are like wired differently now.
Oh,
And, like, all of
1000%.
this like brain rot, like kind of like short, like we're talking about like short attention spans. Like it's hard to kind of cater. Like that's kind of what you have to figure out about it.
100%.
But that's why we're like starting to get on it and like really push to figure that part out of it.
Yeah.
it will come.
That's not what works.
No, it's like it's definitely just literally posting those like 15-second, 30-second videos is like done like really well for us,
Yeah.
which is so weird because
We've
it's
only
like
do it for so short amount of time too that already we're seeing like every video we'll post, we'll get like a bunch of followers from it.
Yeah.
It's like a steady
That's
like
great. That's the hard part is doing the videos and not seeing any followers come on.
yeah,
You know?
it's
In there too.
Yeah, we went through a span. We're like slowly trying to figure out how to do it because like we know a lot of bands have done it for a while, and like we just started like being more consistent on the social media side, and it's like just figuring out like, oh, these things work in the video. It's kind of like the songs. It's like the videos are in a same way. It's like, oh, doing this in the video works, doing that these fonts work, those little like things don't.
Yeah.
So it's like
There's a lot of like small things that like don't seem like they'd be a difference, but like when you like really hone them all in, like it makes the videos better.
Yeah, all the back end stuff for that. Yeah,
Well, I
even
feel-
like your marketing, like your graphics are great. Like it fits the music and
Thank you.
everything.
yeah.
The
I
style.
mean, he designs pretty much everything.
Oh, bassist and designer.
Yeah,
I
Oh,
like
sure.
I do a lot of the merch.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a designer too.
super.
Oh,
talented.
sweet.
And then we're also super lucky to have like a really good cast of people around us. Like our photographer Lauren, she's like the best. Like takes the
That's
most,
what you need.
the most
Shout out
unreal
Lauren.
pictures. Like shout out Lauren, the most unreal pictures you've ever seen. And then like along the way, we've like just met a bunch of people. Like our homie Josh does videos. We have another friend Carson who like they both did coverage of the last show. And then also like we have homies, they run a collective, Be.Hear.Now, which is just kind of like a community of like just throwing a bunch of shows, getting the local scene together. So like this is kind of like we have like a bunch of like really good people around us that are just kind of helping us along, and like it's just like and they're also all people we care about as well, which makes it like easier to even just work with them, because obviously like you want the good photographer, but you have to be able to like chill with them for like an extended amount of time. You know what I mean? So we're super lucky in that fact to have like a really good surrounding cast like with us as well.
You're lucky, man. A lot of people can't find that.
No, absolutely, yeah.
Especially like people you play with, or like some people have to get like a guitarist to like fill in like every show or something like that.
No, 100%. So like that's why like and that all those little things like we don't take for granted at all. Like we realize like the position of like, wow, we're so lucky to like have these people around us helping us, and like and it's like they're all expressing their versions of art using our art as well, which is the coolest thing. Like any picture Lauren takes, that's her art. Any video that like Josh or Carson does, like that's their art, and it's like everything like coming together is like super super cool.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
The content person's really important.
Yeah.
With that being said, like having a content person, like I know some bands, when they go on tour, they bring the content person with them. Are you guys ever thinking about setting a tour, like?
Yeah. So we did like
East, at least.
So we did it in March. We went on a tour, and that was like, we went with, it was me and then Trevor of Wall Carpets. We kind of like booked the tour together,
Oh wow.
and it was like a week and a half though, long. It was us, Wall Carpets, and then we've been fans of like this band Cardinal Bloom from Utah for a little bit, and we hit them up, and they actually came down from Utah, so they hit the road with us for like a week,
That's dope.
which was super sick. So we played like 4 or 5 shows in a row with them. And that was our first like tour, which was like it was like the coolest thing ever. Because obviously you see all your favorite bands going on these tours, and like being in the band, it's
Yeah.
like those are one of like the accomplishments. So that's like the only tour we've done in the past. But of course, like it's definitely a big goal. We want to go on like a full like big tour, like
The
open up.
album out
Yeah.
now,
Yeah, we have the
so,
album out. So
yeah.
if you're a band listening and you need a band for a month,
Yeah.
we'll drop everything.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah,
follow you for a
everything we're
month.
doing.
Yeah, they put the pressure on it, so they'll make it happen.
No,
They work
absolutely.
quick. You need 5 new singles, you got it.
Yeah, exactly. Let us know. Anytime, any place, we're there.
Yeah, that's great, man. Yeah. What are the struggles you see like with the band sometimes? I know we talked about all the great things, but like
Sometimes I feel like a big thing that we kind of get to a lot is we're all such close friends.
Yeah.
that
We wanna kill
we're,
each
like,
other.
We're brothers. Like we're
Sometimes.
brothers. Like really. So
Yeah.
like me and Sean are arguing every day.
Yeah,
like
all
every
the
single
time.
day, me and Sean
Yeah.
are arguing about something.
But it's like stupid.
It's not
But
stupid,
It's,
yeah.
like,
It is. It is.
it's very stupid. Like it could easily be ended. Like ask like any one of us. Like
It's because I think
It's
me and
always like the
Sean.
smallest thing.
I
You
think
guys
I
are on the
just
same
enjoy it.
team.
Yeah, it's you know how you have that boy and it's like he can't mess up once around you. Like if he stutters, you're like, did it? You know what I mean? Like it's just like we're like the chemistry is like we're like the closest ever, but like sometimes we do need that like we see each other every single day.
Yeah, we
like
wow.
every
we
single
do
day.
butt
So
heads
it's like
from time to
yeah,
time.
so sometimes you just need that space
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
bit. So
Happens.
happens.
Yeah.
Happens.
I think other struggles is just like life, you know, like real life, like
Yeah.
jobs, you know, like things that we have to do.
Yeah.
And like, you know, like we're obviously like set out on this mission. Like we're gonna do it. You know, like we're gonna be like we want to be like not just like, you know, band that was just like playing around cool in New Jersey. Like we want to be
You want to
something,
get out there.
like a national.
We want to be like the
act,
people
you
we
know?
look up to.
Yeah, and like, you know, play those big festivals and like, you know, do those big tours and stuff. And like, feel like it can get really hard because you know there's things going on. We have families, like we have other things going on in our lives, and sometimes you don't want to wake up and like you know go make a
missed it.
TikTok and like you have other things to go figure out, you know, and sometimes it's hard with scheduling and stuff. We just like being consistent and being like trying to do so much. It's like it gets frustrating sometimes because like you know it's like oh we can't do this time because he's gonna be here or whatever.
Making 5 schedules work.
You guys, so thanks for coming in today.
absolutely.
This literally worked out perfectly. I was like,
Really?
yo, what you guys doing Saturday?
Yeah.
And then everyone was just like, I'm there. And I'm like, oh. And
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, we got practice. And I was
Yeah,
just
sometimes it doesn't go that smoothly.
Yeah, but you know it's again it's literally it's just we're thank God like we are just already good friends because
Yeah.
like regardless like say like you know we can just like show up and like be at the same place like hey what are we doing for this and like it'll just happen you know. And so I mean I feel like most of the struggles though it's just again it's like it's like band stuff like it's you know like when are we gonna post this or when are we gonna promote this. It's like the little things that like most people don't understand you know like that aren't artists that like goes into it that like is really irritating you know because it was just like oh like they just like play music they just have a good time and like have cool shows and it's like
They don't see the behind the scenes.
no like
Yeah.
not that's like the celebration like that's like
That's
like,
what you worked for.
that's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
what
yeah.
I worked for
We
you
should
know?
do like
Yeah.
a arguing compilation.
practice a practice argue highlight tape.
Robbie
That's
rage
good
baiting
media.
Sean part 1
Yeah.
compilation.
It's
I feel
honestly
we're
every
pretty
week.
good. I feel like we're pretty good now.
Yeah.
Like honestly, like I feel like when we were like younger, like there was a little phase where we were like, you know, we like put out our first EP and like, you know, we were like kind of had a little bit of a something going, and then like I feel like we were like butting heads a little bit, you know, because we were like, all right, what do we do now, you know?
Yeah.
And we didn't know because we were so like new to it, you know. And it was just like
Finding your
there's this
sound and
like this
everything.
added pressure because it's not like we're just like, you know, like the young kids anymore. Now it's like,
Yeah.
okay, now we want to take this seriously,
Yeah.
you know. So it was like frustrating, you know, for all of us.
It's
like,
still even like is a struggle now, like building off that, because we've all gotten very familiar with like how stuff is made and like our process, and now we have like 5 voices that like all have an idea of like how we want to do things. So it's like compromising with everyone.
Yeah, it's kind of like a group vote sometimes. We kind of have to resort to that one sometimes.
It's a democracy.
Yeah. Most votes wins.
yeah,
Yeah. Is that what you guys usually do?
Yeah,
Vote on things?
probably.
Yeah, but when Jack loses, he still won't shut up about it.
Yeah.
I'm totally should have done it this way.
Just
Yeah.
hear me out though.
You're losing your vote next time.
You don't get to vote next time. That's funny.
Get a 1-week ban off of vote. You better hope no decision
Yeah.
needs to be made in that 1 week. We try to keep it fair. Like obviously,
Yeah.
like it's not like a solo project. It's a band. So it's like we want to keep everybody's interests in front. We don't want like that's why we kind of have to go majority because like if it's majority feels one way, it's kind of like all right, maybe there's a reason 3 out of 2 like
Yeah.
feel this way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I hate to say it, like, so, you know, you guys are best friends, right? You guys are bit like people like probably don't like saying this, especially artists, but like you guys are like a business, you know. So
Yeah.
you run it together and you got
Yeah.
decisions together.
It's weird when your friend group turns.
Yeah,
into
exactly.
that.
It's less, yeah.
It's a thing you have to get over,
Exactly.
get through.
But we've
you know?
kind of done a
Yeah,
good
we've
job
all,
so
like,
far because it hasn't felt like
Fell
that.
into our places of like what to do and like how to run it.
yeah.
100%. That's what
Without
makes
even
it easy
realizing.
too.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like it's honestly like we try to make it like less of a business. Like obviously, like you need to do what you have to do, but like we like to like make it more about like us being friends and like
Yeah.
doing what we love to do. Like,
Yeah.
And we don't put everything on one person as well, because I see a lot of times like people in other bands, like let's say you have 4 people in your band, there's one guy doing everything, and that kind of creates like a sort of animosity sometimes.
Yeah.
So like we try to keep it like, all right, this is your part, you do that, and it's like there's 5 of us, so there's more than enough hands
To
for like
manage everything.
to like
Yeah.
differentiate.
everyone's kind
everything.
of playing a role.
Yeah, everyone's kind of playing a role, and on top of it, it's like we understand that like I do certain things better than them. They do other things better than me. Like I can't create a T-shirt. That's why we have Adrian. You know what I mean? So like we each have our different roles, and it's like we already picked like what you're good at outside of the band, and like we try to put you into like, all right, you're gonna do this. You're the most artistically creative one. You're gonna do that. You're like we just kind of It's not- you get it.
You heat the pizza for us.
yeah, you eat the pizza. You make the T-shirts.
Go fetch the water.
Good. Yeah.
You don't get in trouble.
Yeah, don't get in trouble.
Don't get arrested.
Don't get arrested. Even though if someone got arrested, mugshot album cover, it would be pretty cool.
There we go. Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. Favorite song to play live? We can go down the line if it's all different.
Yeah, it's probably all different.
Yeah.
Stop. All right, Jack's first.
Oh, dude, I don't know if I could pick one. I'm gonna pick 2, and it's gonna be TV and Haze for sure.
So valid. Yeah, because after the release show, playing TV, that was insane. I've never heard a crowd like sing a song like that.
Yeah, me and Sean like looked at each other like in the
know.
middle. We're like,
Yeah,
I couldn't keep it cool at all. I couldn't keep it cool. I
I
heard
had
him
to
singing it
sing,
back. I
so-
looked at Jack, like my mouth actually opened up. I was like, oh my god, this is crazy.
Yeah. I had to sing, so I like couldn't really do it. But like the off times, like I was like looking at him, I was like, what is going on right now? But I would say, I mean, vacuity always hits really hard for me, and I get to like let out a lot when I feel like perform that and like singing that song. That song is just like it's so much fun to play, and then I've kind of like TV is pretty awesome.
TV's
as
very
well.
fun.
And
Yeah.
I'm adding this, but newly Charlotte is like,
Yeah.
just that is so
Hearing
cool to be
that.
able to play live now, like, cause that song means a whole lot to us.
I want to ask this question before we go all the way down.
Yeah.
When you wrote Charlotte, what was it written about?
So our best friend, Corey, he's not like in the band, but he's pretty much the band's best friend. Like and is like ride or die loyal. Like same thing. We all like I met Corey same time meeting Adrian. I mean Adrian and Corey I've been boys forever.
Yeah.
Like
Corey's my brother.
I had like first grade, second grade
Yeah.
classes with him. Like,
and we were like
He's my best friend.
I guess we were like 18 or so, and like he had us over at his house one time. He we had like a meeting with us, and we didn't know what was going on, and
We were like, "Are you go to the military or dying?"
yeah,
that's
it
the
was
only
like,
things we thought it was.
he
We were
was
like,
like,
military, he's
no.
dying. Like,
Yeah.
Called a meeting.
yeah. And then he was just like 2 weeks ago I had a daughter, and we were just like,
No, it was 3 days ago.
no, I thought it was 2 weeks ago.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
because
you knew.
Yeah,
He knew before us, but it was like, dude, it was like crazy. We're all tears, like down our
Yeah.
faces,
Crying,
like
yeah.
wow, like one of the boys like just had a daughter, like it's just like really insane, and like that moment, like I was like, I'm gonna write a song for her, like dedicated to her, like all of us. It's gonna be like our song to her, and like be like a time capsule for her, and that's exactly how that song came to be, and that's like for her to grow up with.
And that was doing. Crazy thing is, that's probably like one of the closest songs to us, just because of meeting. Because like it's kind of like like Corey, like we said before, has been our friend for so long. So like a song that close. That's why that album like is called Feels Like Home. Because there's Rob's Garage, there's Charlotte, there's so many songs in that album that just resonate to home for us. So the fact that like right now Charlotte's doing like out of all the songs, that's the one that's like doing the best like currently.
Yeah. Also,
like,
also Charlotte. Sorry.
Do you think?
Also Charlotte, we like. So also with Charlotte, we hid it from Corey for
Oh yeah.
months
yeah.
and months.
No,
And
a year almost.
we
It
we
was
didn't
so
tell
long.
him.
really?
So
For
like,
as long
that's
as we
why,
had
like,
it.
that song is just like it meant so much to us to be able to like have that for us, to have that for her, and to be able to give him like sort of our like appreciation like into that song, and it was just like cool to kind of be able to reveal it to him.
Yeah.
Super sweet guys.
Yeah.
Wow.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Love you, Charlotte.
Love you, Charlotte.
You guys
too,
are lucky
Corey.
to have people like that close to you in your life.
Absolutely.
Not a lot of people have that. It's
No.
lucky.
100%.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, we're really grateful. When he first told me, like the three days before, or 4 days before, I guess, we were like, we made plans for the next day, and it was gonna be awesome. And then I hit him up the next day, and I'm like, yo, you ready? And he leaves me on red. And then I keep hitting him up for like 2 days, and I'm like, yo, like he's not answering me at all. And I'm talking to my mom, like, yo, like this guy's fake. Like my homie is ghosting me right now. I was like, what is like, yo, he's being a bum right now. Like I can't believe he's not answering me. And then like the next day, like I'm just driving and I'm near his house, and like he ends up calling me and he's like, yo, can we talk? And I was like, yeah. Like I pulled up to his house immediately. He's like, I was like, yo, like what's good? And he's like, long story short, he's like, I have a daughter. And I was like what? Like that's insane. Like
Completely unexpected.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
and playing that song live is like probably my favorite now. Like thinking about it, because all those memories just come flooding back. Like
Yeah.
I'm like hanging out with Charlotte now. Like it's beautiful. It's awesome.
It's like the craziest thing ever. It's like, whoa, like that's, oh my god.
Somebody out of the friend group that has the first kid. Yeah. It's really,
No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. What's your guys' favorite songs to play?
Anytime, I think my favorite song to play live has got to be Desires. When I start playing the intro, I promise you, I feel like I could run through a wall.
He's right.
I start strumming those chords. I'm like, oh, I get like a fire in my eyes. Like I'm so
Yeah.
ready. It's so much fun.
Or
Yeah. What about you, Rob?
There's a particular song on the album that may or may not be about my home. So whenever like we play that one, it's really fun. It's called Rob's Garage. I like playing that one live a lot. It's really fun.
Yeah. Good job, Robert.
Rob's Garage.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. Rob's Garage.
I
is
said
like,
something.
nice. Yeah, Rob's Garage was like our haven for a while. For like probably a year, it was like that was home base. It was Robbie's Garage.
yeah.
Wow.
We never did anything bad.
Dude, you guys got a chemistry that we got.
we still practice at
Nah, we've
Rob's
been
basement.
through it all
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
So
So
look
look
out
out
for-
for chemistry.
Rob's Garage Part 2, Rob's basement.
Yep.
Nah, he only gets one
Side
song.
project.
That's awesome. So yeah, your upcoming show is in Stone Pony, and when was that again?
October 30th?
October 30th.
October 30th. It's going to be sick. We're gonna
We
be sick.
pass by. I'm in the Asbury area. Check you guys out again. Line up
Oh,
the
yeah.
door again.
And who knows? Maybe, actually, I would say maybe some new stuff too by then. It's on October. We got time. We never know.
Yeah, true.
I'm excited. I'm excited for
Scott
this
is
week.
not
Come on.
moving.
Come on. I'm excited.
I don't know. Is it?
Yeah, Sean's role is
hang out.
manager.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm manager of the band.
Yeah. You'd be like, Declan,
Aggressive manager.
we gotta make a video.
Yeah.
Nah, I like it.
I'm
It's
the
fun.
big suit. I'm like, all right, get up. Let's go.
Yeah, the Declan will be like, "We're give you 5 minutes
So
to get ready." And
Sean-
Sean's like, "I'm outside."
Sean has an alter ego, and it's
Oh, yeah.
Mike Johnson.
Mike Johnson.
Mike
I got
Johnson.
it.
That's his manager name.
Mike Johnson.
Understand you can't let it.
Yeah, I'm
let
just
that
kidding.
out.
Just kidding. It's not Mike Johnson.
Jack. No, Mike Johnson didn't have the pleasure of being here today.
Yeah, Mike Johnson
Yeah, he
couldn't
couldn't
come
make
today.
it.
Shout out our manager,
Shout out Mike
who is
Johnson.
totally real.
He couldn't make it.
separate person.
Hope you're doing all right, Mike.
We've definitely not used him on legal documents.
No, we haven't used Mike Johnson.
When you guys get famous, who is this Mike Johnson?
I'm like, wait,
person
one second. Let me put on a
signed these-
suit.
You're like, hold on, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. You come back as Mike.
You know how the
Johnson.
Flash has that ring with a
Yeah.
I have that with like a suit.
Yeah, so you totally changed.
Exactly.
You call for Mike Johnson. You got anything?
Pretty much hit it all.
Guys, we do before we close out here, we do a verse playlist of the week. We go around, do 2 songs each. All right, you guys. Verse playlist of the week. Ending on a good note. You want to start?
Yeah, I'll go. Verse playlist of the week, my favorite section.
Yeah.
Just kidding. We're gonna do Gaslight Anthem 45. You know, I actually worked with one of my buddies I worked with. His sister was married to the guitarist.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I've been vibing out to them a little bit recently.
Mhm.
And then the second one I will do Sell Out by Real Big Fish.
There you go. You're on a ska kick.
Oh yeah.
I have been.
All right, you want to start?
Yeah,
I'll go last.
I'll do August by Flip Turn.
Oh.
Just saw Flip Turn at Summer Stage. That song was awesome. Or like just the whole show was awesome, honestly.
Yeah.
Great time. But and I'll also do TVI by Surf Curse.
Nice.
For me, I'm gonna definitely do Color TV by Joe P. I've been bumping that one a lot. He also opened up for Flip
Yeah.
Turn at Summer Stage, and
Boys
also
Stoke.
okay,
show.
It was a good time. Huge fan of that guy. He's amazing. He's just like so incredibly talented. I'm good, but
I hope they put
This guy's getting cocky.
Yeah, yeah.
but yeah, Color TV by Joe P. Banger. And then Love Is a Long Road by Tom Petty.
Oh wow, yeah.
Dude.
Okay.
Nonstop. I like
Yeah.
it's just like
He's sending us each that
it
song
makes
every day
me
the past
feel,
week.
like so good. I'm just like,
Yeah.
dance in the car. Like
Yeah, that's a
doing it.
legend, dude. Yeah, Tom
So
Petty,
cool.
for sure.
So awesome.
I'd probably pick All the Noise by Spacey Janes
Oh hell yeah.
as my first one. And then as my second one, I'm gonna pick I think I'm also gonna go with a Flip Turn song, Nickel. Has been stuck in my head
Nice.
for a while now.
Am I up? All right. My top one for the week is Punk Rocker by Teddy Bears featuring Iggy Pop from Superman movie. I love the Superman movie.
Wait, is that like the new Superman movie?
Yeah.
Oh, sick. All right.
Yeah,
I heard really good
the
things.
song in that movie.
Let them know how it goes.
I'm a punk rocker, yes I am. Bro, so good, so good. And then the song You Get What You Give by the New Radicals.
Oh,
Dude,
hell
that
yeah, I
song
love that
is
song.
The shit.
I'm
Dude.
loving that song this
when
week.
the night is yeah, love that song.
Yeah, that song is so good.
It makes you feel good. That song.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
And it was in a Surf's Up, which is like
Yeah.
Top 5 movie of all time.
So
Right below Superman.
Starts off with the penguin, right?
Yeah.
surf
Cody
penguins.
and
Oh,
his
yeah.
brother Glenn.
Gotta love it. Gotta love
Chick and
surf
Joe.
penguins.
I've been listening to Sublime's new song, Ensenada. That's
Oh,
a
yeah,
that's a
yeah,
that's
yeah.
a really good one.
It's good.
It brings
And,
back that old Sublime sound too,
Yeah.
which I
His
love.
song sounds the same.
Yeah.
I love it.
Crazy.
I respect it completely.
I love it too.
I'll give him all my money.
Take it all.
Oh, what's that, Rob?
So it's The Distance by Cake.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
You want me to play it now?
We got it.
Dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna go last. We're gonna go see them tonight at PNC, bringing it old school with some The Offspring, Jimmy Eat World, and Newfound Glory. I'm gonna go with Jimmy Eat World, Sweetness, and I'm gonna go Newfound Glory, Hit or Miss.
Hell yeah.
So 2 songs.
Nice.
Kicking it old school, guys. Bring it back to the 2000s.
Hey. Bring it back.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Yeah. Guys, you got anything to promote? IG handles?
Yes.
Anything? Yeah.
Instagram is at Echo Plum, all
TikTok.
lowercase. Yeah, everything is just at Echo Plum, lowercase, no spaces. Check out the
The
album.
Venmo's the same.
Venmo is the same. It's at Echo Plum. But yeah, besides that, we're playing the Pony this upcoming October 30th. Opening
Yeah.
up for the Rex, playing with our good friends Wall Carpets. And then besides that, we just dropped an album. You could listen to it on
Feels
any-
like home.
Feels Like Home. You can listen to it on any platform: Spotify, Apple
Everywhere.
Music, YouTube, Bandcamp, whatever your heart desires. You can listen to that, and then hit us up in the DMs. We got a bunch of cool T-shirts. So
Yeah.
if you wanna check those out, yeah.
Designed by
Designed
Adrian,
by Adrian Mahoney.
Yeah.
bass
And,
player and merch.
Yeah.
And merch.
Besides that,
designer.
we're excited for the show coming up.
And thank everybody that has supported us, like with the album coming out, and we just had our show at Lanes with Surf Haven and Inlet and The Haunting. I can't stress enough how good we felt after that show. So if you're watching again, thank you so much for coming out, buying that ticket, and coming to see us. You know, I'm still not over it. Like it was the coolest feeling in the world, and it's even cooler seeing this whole album out and people really seem to respond to it well, and that's like the coolest thing ever. So thank you to everybody.
Thank
We
for
love you guys.
for having
Yeah.
us,
Yeah,
too.
thanks.
It's
Yeah,
been
for
such
having
a
us.
cool experience. It's this is the first time we've done something like this.
Yeah.
It was I could probably speak for everyone in the sense that we all had a really good time, and like you guys are super cool.
No, thanks so much, man.
Thank you for coming,
Appreciate it.
guys.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
come
sure.
back.
Yeah,
Give you an update.
Absolutely.
Yeah, when you
If
guys
you'll
are
have
huge,
us.
don't forget about us.
Yeah,
guys.
we will.
We already know. Yeah, we already know it's gonna happen. You guys are still young. You know, you guys are in a good direction. You guys are playing big venues. I mean, like that's it's really far in between to see that. So yeah, don't forget about us. But yeah, definitely. If you want to experience, if you didn't get to go to the lanes and see them, guys, definitely go see them in October at Stone Pony. It is worth it. I'm telling you, get your money's worth. Listen to them on Spotify. New album out, guys. I love it. He loves it. People outside over the curtains, they love it. Guys, check it out. Come to the show. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Really,
Thank you so
All
much.
five of you guys came. I was like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yes.
we're rolling, baby.
Dude, you're the big enough couch.
Right?
We'll laugh it up.
Yeah,
It's fine.
All right, the guys from Echo Plum, check them out. All right, peace,
Peace,
guys.
guys.
Talk to you next
Peace.
week.
Peace out.
Peace.